What is going on, everyone? I'm Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, bringing you guys another Defiance video, some more gameplay. As you guys saw in part 3 of my WTF Defiance walkthrough part 3, basically you saw the game working, then you saw the game just bugging out on me. So like I mentioned before, when the game is working, I'm having a ton of fun with the game. But when the game breaks down, like mid-combat or whatever the case may be, that's when it pisses me off. So luckily enough, this morning the game was actually working. There wasn't any new patches or anything, but just for some reason the game just was bugging out yesterday. So yeah, anyways, obviously this isn't a live commentary, meaning I'm not talking and playing at the same time. This was just recorded this morning. It's currently in the afternoon because I had some referee assignments to do for AYSO, and so I didn't really get a chance to do commentary in the morning, so I decided just to do a little bit of commentary. I'm not going to do commentary throughout the whole entire thing. That way you guys could just watch some gameplay. But I do in this part do one of the main missions, which is up on that hill over there. But anyways, what do I want to start with? So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and start with this one. If you guys know, when I created my class, I chose a soldier style class, and I thought like their weapons they use was only restricted to that class, but I found out you could actually use a variety of weapons as well. So if you choose like a soldier class, does that mean you're only limited to assault rifles? No, you're not. You could use pretty much any weapon in the game. As you see me using right now, I'm using a sniper rifle. I do have a light machine gun, which you're now seeing as well. The light machine gun is actually pretty cool, but I just like the look and style of the soldier style class. So yes, you are able to use a wide variety of weapons, and of course you're also able to use a wide variety of vehicles. As you progress through the game, you do get new vehicles, like that person has right over here. You're going to see him spawn a vehicle here in a second. And boom, there's his vehicle. So you do get some other vehicles as well, so which is a pretty cool thing. I thought he was going to the same destination as me for this mission, but I was like the only one doing this mission at the moment, so I was kind of alone facing off against a bunch of these alien dudes. But yeah, like I mentioned, when the game's working, I'm having a ton of fun with the game. I really like the game. Someone commented on part 3 saying that the graphics don't look good. To be honest, you know, for an MMO, the graphics look completely fine in my opinion. In my opinion, it stays apart, or it's kind of like in the same area with other MMORPGs. I know Guild Wars 2 has more advanced graphics, but and that's a completely different game. They spent a lot of time working on that. But for this game, in terms of the graphics are completely fine in my opinion. I wasn't expecting any like Frostbite engine or anything like that, which is fine. I mean, especially if you have a game that you want to have a lot of players in, then, you know, you can't have like the best looking graphics, otherwise you're going to have all kinds of issues with the game, like this game already had. So, and of course, I was reading more on the forums, and of course, you know, hearing people's thoughts and opinions about the game. A lot of people are enjoying this game. And for the most part, the people that are, you know, enjoying the game without any of the lag experiences or whatever were on the PC, and PS3 users were enjoying the game as well. Just in terms of the Xbox version, that's the one that seems to have the most issues, which is the kind of downside. Like I said, I could have gotten the PC version, but I got the Xbox version so I could play online with friends. Of course, this morning now my friends were online, so that's why I embarked on this mission solo, which I didn't do too bad and actually succeeded in my mission. Finding the I forget the dude's name, but he says some funny stuff, you know, towards like, you know, after I find him, like, who's this hot girl and stuff like that, which I found pretty funny. So there is humor in the game, which is really cool. And of course, I've unlocked some more abilities. Now, I know in the beginning of the game you had different abilities you could choose from, like the rush, or the one I have that decoy, which is actually pretty useful, especially when the enemies are focusing fire on you. You could just release the decoy, they'll focus fire on that until it disappears. And there's like cloaking and stuff like that. I think as you know, level up more and progress, I think you could eventually unlock all those options as well, which is a really nice addition. Yeah, so you know, you got your main missions. This one right now, like I said, is a main mission. There are side missions you're able to do in the game as well. So that's that. So let's go ahead and talk about other upcoming games. So other games I look forward to. I look forward to the Splinter Cell Blacklist. I was thinking of getting the collector's edition, but to be honest, I don't think I really have a spot for the RC plane, nor do I have any use for it. I mean, I still have the Call of Duty Black Ops RC XD, which I still use up to date. You know, it's not sitting up there collecting dust like most people think, you know, collector's editions do. Actually, speaking of collector's editions, what are you guys' thoughts and opinions on collector's editions? I know there's people out there that think it's just a complete waste of money. It just sits there, collects dust. There's others like me who see it as a collector's item and who likes having these things displayed around their room. And others just don't really care overall. For me, I like collector's editions. It's cool, especially when there's like a game of your favorite franchise, you know, and they release like a collector's edition for it. I like to spend the extra money to put support for that franchise. For example, the Assassin's Creed games. I've really enjoyed all the Assassin's Creed games, even Assassin's Creed 3. Just the ending was kind of, you know, weird. I didn't really like the ending for Assassin's Creed 3. That doesn't mean it's a bad game. I really enjoyed the game overall. That's why I forward the extra cash to get the collector's edition. The only thing that bums me out is that since Assassin's Creed 4 will be coming out, you know, this year as well, I'm hearing all these collector's editions being announced for all these areas, like the UK having some special editions, Australia, and then when it comes to North America, we're not getting jack squat, which kind of, you know, really bummed me out. Kind of pissed me off because I really want to get the collector's edition. I tried pre-ordering Assassin's Creed 4, I believe it was the Buccaneer edition that comes with the statue. That one I believe is like $120. I tried to pre-order that one on their website even though it was in Australia, and when it told me to put my area code, I think it was, it wouldn't go through because I have like an extra number or something like that, which is kind of a bummer, so I don't know how to get my hands on that one. But luckily enough, Gamerfuzion mentioned something about getting an early copy. So finger crossed about that one. I know also coming out in October we have the Disney's Infinity game, which I really look forward to as well. It's basically kind of like Skylanders, but instead with Disney characters and a whole new different type of, you know, journey or story or adventure, you know, depending on how you want to describe it. And I'm trying to find out if Gamerfuzion will send me the starter pack to review or something like that for the Xbox 360. If so, then I could place some pre-orders for some figurines. I know the figurines are a little bit more pricey than the Skylanders. It's like about like $2 or $3. I know the 3-pack for the Disney Infinity is $30. The playset pack is $35, and then a single figure is $13. So yeah, a little bit more pricey than Skylanders, but I mean that's Disney for you. I mean they like making money. But then again, they canceled the Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series, so yeah. Now I was going to be to the point where, you know what, screw you Disney, I'm not going to get the game because you know, shut down LucasArts, but I'm not going to be that kind of person because I do look forward to Disney's Infinity. The figure packs I want to try to get if Gamerfuzion does send me the starter pack. One of the 3 packs, see, it came with the Elastigirl from The Incredibles, Captain Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean, and I forget the dude's name, the guy with the one eye from Monsters Incorporated. I'm not sure if it's Mike solely, unless if I'm getting that mixed up with the other guy. But you got him, and the other 2 packs I want to get, the one is a playset for Cars. It comes with Lightning McQueen and that spy agent from Cars 2, and then you have this orb thing or something like that for an additional of the playset. And then the last one I want to get, hopefully on launch day as well, is Violet from The Incredibles. I heard that one's going to be a really hard to get figure because I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones people are going to go for. And speaking of Disney's Infinity, I know GameStop has a really nice deal going on. If you pre-order Disney's Infinity, and when it comes out, you get to choose any of the figures they have of the single packs for free to go with your game. So the game already comes with 3 figurines. You have Mr. Incredible, you have Sully, I'm pretty sure I got the name right, from Monsters Incorporated, and then shoot, I just don't remember what I said. Yeah, so you have Captain Jack Sparrow, you have Mr. Incredible, and you have Sully from Monsters Incorporated. Those are the figures you get. Like I said, if you pre-order from GameStop, you get an additional single pack figure for free. And if you end up not wanting the figure or something like that, I think you could like trade that back in for store credit as long as you don't open it. But I thought that was a pretty nice deal going on. So anyways, what about you guys? Are you guys going to be getting Disney's Infinity, or you don't really care about those type of games? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. But anyways, other games I look forward to playing. Like I said, I already look forward to the Splinter Cell Blacklist. That one looks like a ton of fun. I love these Splinter Cell titles. I also look forward to Disney's Infinity, Battlefield 4, of course, Assassin's Creed 4. I'm trying to remember what else comes out. I think there's like one or two others, but I don't quite remember. But anyways, those are pretty much the main ones. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that one. For games I played this year so far that I'm really enjoying is the StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm expansion. I put so many hours into that game, single player and of course multiplayer as well. And I'm also played the other game I enjoyed would be the Tomb Raider. I loved Tomb Raider. I got the collector's edition for that one. It's well worth it. Still to this date, people look at the figurine thinking it's like a cheap $10 figure, when people don't realize that that figure that came with the Tomb Raider collectors is sells for $65 on their site. So, you know, people who don't know their info about their games is kind of missing out. But oh well, I guess more chances for collectors like me to get my hands on. And I've already seen people trying to sell the eBay for double the price of the figurine, which I think to be funny. And I think there's an art book coming out. Unless if it's already out, I may try to get that as well. The only thing that bums me out about Tomb Raider is when I heard their upcoming DLC for the game, their plans was to only focus on multiplayer, which I think is kind of stupid, because the multiplayer is okay for Tomb Raider. It's not extremely exciting, or is it crap? It's just okay. But, you know, who knows? They may do some single player stuff. Probably not. But we'll just have to wait and see. And then see what else. Disappointing games I played this year, even though I already knew ahead these were going to be disappointing, but you know, I had to cover them for walkthroughs and reviews. One was the Aliens Colonial Marines, and I actually have some good news about that game. They announced that they're going to cancel the release of Aliens Colonial Marines for the Wii U. So meaning, if you have a Wii U, if you're looking forward to the cruddy Aliens Colonial Marines, it has been canceled for that system, which is good news because now Wii U owners won't have to deal with that. And I'm going to go ahead and actually end my commentary here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
3! No, don't kill me! What the jack are you doing in there?
Playing 7 Minutes in Heaven. What the hell do you think I'm doing? I'm hiding from the gun-wielding monsters.
Where's the core?
I'm sorry, who is this really hot girl, and why is she demanding responses from me?
I'm the really hot girl who's been helping your paid Ark Hunter find you free of charge. Now I ask again, where's the core?
Crisis averted.
Yeah, averted. Only if you agree to give that core to the proper authorities.
I am the proper authorities.
I helped you, Von Bach. Now the least you can do is tell me what exactly your intentions are.
I have no intentions. My promise is to find the Arc Matrix and cell needed to get this core working. Use it to start up a Terraspire, and then use what I learned to fix this whole damn planet. Why am I explaining this to you? The point is, I'll be the world's hero. Is that good enough for you?
Arc Hunters, do you copy? Did you locate Von Bach?
We did, and he's an asshole. Do you know that he has a Scruggan Arc core?
We have to move forward and find the rest of the Arc Tech. Get him to the lawkeeper John Cooper's place immediately. You'll be safe there until I can catch up to you. Over.
I guess we're heading to Madeira. Man, I can't believe I'm going to a lawkeeper for help.
Intruders!
Shit! We gotta go. Hold those freaks off so I can get him to safety.
Ladies first, please.
What is wrong with you?
Hold those students off while I get Von Bach to safety.
Closing!